Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of touch base with the CHSF students and we'll just kind of take stock of where we're at and why I wanted to explain a little bit why I'm a bit behind with this. And like, I think you're all in pretty good position. I've seen that most of you have been chipping away at the test, have the first workshop in, and to be honest, it's been more of just a delay on my end. So I still have to get you death, dying, and bereavement. And my goal last week was to get out the integrity assignment, and I just have to be honest that this, like, you may have been hearing in the news about this, like, college teacher strike. It's been just impacting me quite a bit in my kind of in my other job role. So but anyways, I didn't mean to make this video as an excuse, but just to check in quick, because I wanted to touch base with you students and just basically say you're in pretty good position. What I'm going to be doing is hopefully later tonight or tomorrow at the latest, making a video explaining the Part B workshop. So I'm going to skip death, dying, and bereavement for a sec, make first the video for you so that you know what you need to work on. Because the reality is death, dying, and bereavement, iron and silk and ion, and dreaming are all added to this course as additional content. And I don't mean that in a way of like less important, but I mean like I'm not directly testing you on it. And I wanted to be like super blunt with this video because of sort of the fact that I've created some time pressure by not getting things in time. So it's like what I wanted to say is focus on those 3 red tests that you see. If you've gotten in your first assignment, then the only thing left is this generativity versus and integrity workshop Part B, and I'm going to be making an explainer video on that like ASAP. And then what my plan is, and especially since like I might have a lot of free time on my hands, but I'm definitely going to be catching up these presentations soon. Like death, dying, and bereavement's already done. I'm like literally half recorded that. Iron and Silk is completely done. Ion is ready to record, and so is Dreaming Mind. So these are all, and I think decently dope. Decently solid presentations, and like I guess I'm just asking you for like a tiny bit of like at a personal level, a tiny bit of patience or faith that I'll pull this off. It's just like I apologize that content for me is the wells run a bit dry lately, but I needed to take a couple days and kind of figure out what I'm doing, and I'm ready to finish this. And I just I apologize for the delay, and you've been all so awesome. Like I can't even put it into words. So just so you know where I'm at, I'm going to be putting out this Part B video soon so that you can get doing the final thing kind of that you're going to get graded on in the class. And then as soon as I get that out, my goal will switch to getting you feedback for Part A, and then also, getting some recording. I just need to spend time in front of the camera recording. I'm ready to go. Death, Dying, and Bereavement's a good presentation. Iron and Silk, I might have to share some of last year's recording on that one specifically. Iron and Silk is about my PhD work, and it has to do a lot with my Kung Fu teacher who died about 5 years ago, is also like my best friend. That might be the one presentation that you end up getting from me that's not a fresh original recording. And if that's the case, just please know it's because it's just, I don't know, it's a difficult topic to make a yearly presentation. Everything else you'll get from me will be brand new. Iron and Ion, the tension between self and ego. That's like Carl Jung's most interesting essay, The Dreaming Mind, like the psychology of dreams, and death, dying, and bereavement. So there's I have lots of content still coming, and I wanted to just be like, you know, super blunt with this video and basically just say what's expected still of you as a student is basically just the workshop part B. And I'm going to have I almost felt like I should just cut straight to explaining that, but I think this video has been pretty okay, and maybe I should end it and then do a second one. So I'm going to, like, if you can see my list here, making the video for part B is like one of my first things. And then I'm going to be switching to the getting death, dying, and bereavement recorded. Thank you, Nipissing students. I know some of you might be worrying, and I also sometimes forget, I got to be totally honest, I sometimes forget that like the Nipissing term ends quick. It ends 2 full weeks sooner than with the college. So I just need to remember that to all of you, it feels like we're getting probably really close to the end. And so the last thing to work on is that assignment. And then it's basically just on me to get you the additional remaining content. And I'll do that. All right, so if any of that didn't make sense, please reach out to me with any questions. And besides that, expect soon a video on part B of the presentation. That's going to be next. So there's going to be a little bit of flip. And so I had a couple of people ask, like, just really politely, like I think showing like that they may be a bit worried that since I've had a delay that I'm going to release all this stuff and expect you to do all this stuff. And I can understand that concern completely. It's very easy to understand that concern. It's a very reasonable concern. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, is to say, like, I view that delay as completely my fault. If you focus on just this next assignment, and then I sort of still owe the group these 4 presentations, and they're all in different stages, but my goal is to, like, have them all to you by the end of the course and to start chipping away on them immediately. So I hope that sounds like a reasonable plan. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, please reach out. And just thanks again for being such a great group of students. And I say that a lot, but it's because it's a highly significant factor that completely matters. All right, take care.